Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to try out Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Alright, so I don't know much about this game other than it's about urban myths. And we are dissoluting them. And we are a center for doing such actions. I'm going to play this with controller. It is a work of fiction, the organization, businesses, yada yada yada. Really coincidental. I'm playing this on controller, so hopefully I don't have lots of control problems with this. Apparently there was a stream delay on this game, like you weren't supposed to like stream up to chapter 6. There's something here. Freaking Bach is going off in the background, in the Bach ground. Hide Azumi. When your eyes they shake their booty like that, you know you're in trouble. 3 days ago, alright. Let's see what happened. Yeah, apparently the streaming thing got taken off on April 1st. It's like April Fools. But, buddy, you okay? It's a rough night. Rough job, huh? You don't even notice the ghost going right through you anymore. Anomaly checkup. Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Is that our mascot? Who decided on that? It's horrifying. Is this the place? Hello, I'm looking for the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. You've heard of them? UMDC? UMDC? Business call? I've always seen weird things ever since I was born. What are you looking at? The mirror? I was hoping they might be able to help. Center's down the elevator 4 floors deep. They can fix me here. We're in the basement? Yeah, I guess we are in the basement. Hello? You wanna like turn on your lights? I saw your poster while shopping, came here to seeking our help. And you have a problem you want solved as soon as possible. Do you just work in the dark? Why yes, but how did you... Your gaze is focused somewhere just behind me. My eyes are up here, by the way. You see it, don't you? It's the high five ghost. Miss Azumi Fukurai. Azumi Fukurai. That's me, but how do you know my... I too happen to see as you do. Oh, is it because he's gonna be blind? Thanks to this strange power. The curse within my left eye. Who am I, you wonder? Ayumu Meguriya, Center Director. Ayumu? First, let us identify what you're saying. Identify? These might help clear things up. Now you're a 4 eyes. Welcome to the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. What you didn't know is we laced those glasses with high-grade psychedelics. I was about to say psychotics. Doesn't make any sense. What are these glasses? The ghost behind you suddenly looks a lot more clear. Where's the ghost? As I said, they help you focus. Now, Miss Azumi, about the things you were seeing. They are different from ghosts as in spirits of deceased individuals. Okay, so they're not ghosts. Maybe you might call it clairvoyance. Vestiges of persons and objects that existed are retained everywhere. So they're like echoes of people. You're probably visualizing them in some way. I see. Simply put, you can see people and things that were there before. But seeing them better isn't really helping. You see them in focus by wearing these special glasses. Okay, so this proves that your power is indeed clairvoyance. I have a way with words, don't I? And could you perhaps help me deal with this clairvoyance? We could indeed. Here at the Urban Myth Dissolution Center, we work as a detective agency for anomalies which handle cases beyond the capabilities of regular law enforcement. Upon official request, we could certainly support you in figuring out your clairvoyance. Okay, that's fine. Then please do something about these things I'm saying. All in due time. Let's get you in a seat first so you can relax a bit. Right. Slowing down, sitting down. Smelling the roses. What the... Put attack on this? Did you put attack on it? Oh, of course. Huh, what just happened? That chair is said to bring death to those who sit in it. What? A terrible curse indeed. Yeah, you made me get cursed with the butt death virus? Cursed chair. That's fucked up. I had placed there for research. How careless of me. So what happens now? Well, you die. Let us undo the curse that just hit you. Yes, please. I believe that I kept a research file on this chair somewhere. This guy's very laissez-faire for, like, cursing his first client. Well, I guess not first client, but with my limited mobility, it may take too long for me to get to it. I won't die. I'll look for it. I find it. This is a black company. They're literally forcing me to work, like, against my will. I'm powerless to assist, as you can see, but the file should be in this very room. Let me know when you find it. Understood. File coming right up. That's actually, like, messed up. Look at chair. Thought this was here for guests. Why did I sit on something like that? And why leave such a... Yeah, why leave it? It's messed up. No idea what I'm even looking for. Oh, okay, no, that's the thing I got. Kunyo Yanagi... Okay, these are the people that work here. Folklore studies. Am I pronouncing these names right? I didn't even try, ladies, so... I have nothing I can, like, tell you. The Legacy of Miss Ripper. How not to meet your doppelganger. Warmer at least? Oh, this book has a mark on it. The dangers of snake venom. Hemotoxins from venomous snakes break down proteins. This can cause necrosis in muscle tissue and may warrant special attention. Way too complicated for me? But it's unrelated to urban myths. Why is this book even here? Okay, let's check here. It's probably next to the freaking corpse skull. Is this the medical section? Alas, poor York, I knew thee well. Depression, oppression, and liberation. Caring for schizophrenia. Sounds complicated. Maybe somewhere else? Shaping your happiness. Surefire tips for building rapport. Occult Great Reset. All sorts of books here. But I'm not finding this research file in here. I'll check with the director. Alright. Hey buddy, you wanna like... I'm gonna sue you, by the way. The bookshelves are full of occultish titles, but I can't seem to find the research file. I can see in that case, I suggest you put on those glasses I handed you earlier and try again. When I wore these glasses earlier, I feel like my ghost sight got turned up. Turned up for what? It's unfortunate that I no longer remember where I placed the file. Okay. Wait, what happens to me if we are too late? You die! I'll put the glasses on and I'll use the clairvoyance or whatever to find the file. Director's son? Yes. Do I look pale? I'm feeling kind of queasy. Considering this room is rather dark, you look healthily pale. Alright. We have a jokester here. Here he goes. Yeah, let's talk to the ghost. Yep, I'm definitely not seeing this. Oh, I'm definitely seeing this, alright. This place has ghosts too, or rather echoes that were here before, or something. They used to be vague shapes, but now I see them much more clearly. I'm shaking, but I might find something near that shadow, right? Right? Now or never. Azumi, pull yourself together! Shape the fuck up! You're not gonna get it through the freaking ghost boot camp if you act like this. Yeah, I wanted to check it to see if like we could see the shapes of them when we weren't wearing the glasses. Okay, let's talk to this weird ghost. I knew I saw a ghost behind the director. Wearing these glasses making me see it even more clearly. I'm having trouble talking to him with these glasses on. No, I want to talk to the ghost. Yeah, I can't talk to him. Let's examine this. There's a flickery ghost touching one of the books. Some papers are stuck inside. Could this be the research file? Should show it to the director. Okay. Hey, buddy. I think it's this one. Ah, fantastic. Your power is indeed similar to mine. Alas, I cannot read. You have the power to see it all. Okay. Case wrapped, it's gonna be like, no, but there's no way to solve it, so I'm safe now. How do you undo the curse? You don't. Yeah. Huh? The file didn't mention anything about uncursing, only that those afflicted by the curse would all suffer from lower body necrosis. Alright, buddy. So, okay, so I have a snake venom sort of thing going on with my lower body. Necrosis, what is that? See, I'm full of venom and this guy is toxic. I think we're like perfect for each other. Simply put, they rot away. Rot away? A death-inducing curse. Herm, what should I do now? When you sat down, did you feel anything on the chair? What I felt, I did feel a jab or something, I think. I see. That might warrant another look at the chair itself. You might find clues as to the nature of the curse. Alright, let's check this chair. Is this how you like treat all your clients, man? This is messed up. I felt a jab when I sat down. This chair is old, some parts have splinters sticking out. Did one of these jab me when I sat down? Do I need to take the splinter out of my ass? I should mention this to the director too. Okay, I remember now. When I sat in the chair, I felt a jab on my behind. Though it's an old chair, so it's probably just a splinter or something. I see. That's not really worth mentioning, is it? Sorry. Will I die from this curse? No need for such distress. Why not savor this rare moment? What do you mean, rare moments? Death comes for everyone, man. How could I possibly? Miss Azumi, let's try to think of a hypothesis. Randomly collected information is rarely of substantial merit in itself. What kind of information have you gathered? Let me see. Well, I don't have enough evidence for to like start my suing you case, but previously cursed people rot away from their lower bodies. I was jabbed in the bum by a splinter. Oh my, I honestly have no idea. What about the snake venom stuff? Compare potential explanations from those two pieces of information. And focus on the most likely possibility. It's alright, you can do this. Compare possibilities from the collected information and focus on one. Not sure I understand, but I'll give it a thought. Okay, left bumper, how to undo the curse. Okay, let's use our brain. Let's think things over for a bit. What should I think about and how? Okay, let me offer a hint to get you started. Director son? According to my research, victims who sat in the chair all rotted away from their lower bodies. Which means the chair is part snake. People who sit down are cursed and their bodies start rotting. Yes, however, you mentioned feeling something when you sat down. Yeah, I felt a jab. That pain was real. Next, choose the most likely explanation from among the possibilities. We need to reach a hypothesis. Understood. Okay. Right, maybe there's a mechanism in the chair seats. Infused with injects a necrotizing poison. Then oh no. That jabs you with a needle and injects a necrotizing poison. Maybe there's a mechanism in the chair seats that jabs you with a needle and injects a necrotizing poison. That might mean if everyone rots away in the same way, maybe it's poison. I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? Maybe that pain I felt was a needle or something. I see. It seems you have a viable hypothesis. The chair seat. Alright, so let's observe the chair then. Maybe there's something hidden in the seat of the chair. Will I be okay now then? Once you have a hypothesis, you need to test that theory. If your hypothesis is correct, the chair should house some kind of mechanism. Okay. Take a look at this. Hey, there's a lid-like thing under the seat part. If there's a clue to what the poison is, we could find an antidote. Okay, so this guy is kind of an asshole. He put this chair here to kind of like test us, and he's like, yeah, we've been looking for like we had a job opening up. For some reason, the other person that was here, quit. For some unknown reason. Anyway, sit in this chair. This is your job interview, by the way, that you didn't know about. What he probably did is he probably, used this chair, found it, cleaned it, hopefully, took out the poison, took out the venom, Here we go. By the way, I'm not gonna get into the specifics of whether something's a poison or something's a venom. And when it's the case, a poison is something you eat and then you die. A venom is something that gets injected to you and then you die. But I mean, I'm not here to be pretentious. I did it, Director Son. Now we find out what the poison is. And I'm here to sue this guy, okay? I'm not here for semantics. It is rather inconvenient. Although the cursed chair itself is real, the poison actually no longer has any effects. To think you would outright demolish it. Wait, you knew this all along? Thought I was going to die from the poison. Yet now your demolishing the chair has changed things rather drastically. Imagining that, a visitor destroying the cursed chair. You're gonna be like, you need to pay off this chair. By the way, this chair was a priceless antique. It cost $5 million. You'll be working here for the rest of your life. We knew, yeah, oh my god. Nah, bud, nah, I'm suing you. What, I'm sorry. We had borrowed it for studying. We'll need to restore it. The fee should be around 10 million yen. Oh. I know this. It's Ouran High School Academy all over again. Wait, that's totally... You said 10 million? I do admit being careless on our end, so about your earlier request. How about you work for us as an investigator and cover the fees with your wages? How am I gonna eat though? How am I gonna pay rent? Once the repairs are covered, we can start working on those troubles of yours. 10 million? Your special power, clairvoyance, will benefit our investigations. We'll make sure to account for that in your wages. Please guide the Urban Myth Dissolution Center's investigations with your clairvoyance. But there's no way I can do that. I'll just go now. Inugami. Oh my god, he knows my phone number too? Street address. That's my phone number, and why do you know about uni? I told you I have the power of vision myself. I can find you at any time and collect your debt. Okay, man. This is unreal. I prefer welcoming you in rather than pressuring you. Yeah, there's no pressure going on here. I will find your house, though. I know where you live. I'm really sorry for the damage. I'll do what I can. Why is this happening? It's called a hustle, sweetie. Also, you might want to use this. A journal. Yes, for keeping notes on your investigations. And for crying about how messed up your life is. Go on, take a look. Okay, left trigger. Yeah, that's me. Is this the right page? Many incidents involve complex interpersonal relations. Here, you'll want to note down characteristics and relationships for the people you meet. This is work orientation already. By the way, when I saw this face first, I thought her eyes turned into like pupilless eyes, you know? Like in anime when they go into like the chibi form and they lose their pupils. But no, I think those are just her tears. Please try taking notes while we're at it. About what? How about notes on me to begin with? I see. The director's characteristics. He's sly, he's conniving, he's weaselly. Some kind of power similar to mine. What was it? It was vision. I mean, the only power you two have in common is vision, right? He does have people skills. He has the skills to manipulate people. Not management. Okay, because of that power, I somehow ended up working here. Okay, no, but I'm done. Alright, kind of scary. University student. Agreed to work at the center. Okay. And I could check these other things, right? So, cursed chair. Oh, wow, it has like the whole thing. Alright, I'm not gonna read all of this. But I'm gonna like gonna scroll down for all y'all to see. 5 dozen souls of soul have perished. Has it on display suspended from the ceiling. Uncanny, similar to the one you're currently sitting at, and actually. Okay, so he was sentenced to death. And then has it displayed suspended from the ceiling. Okay. But dear me, isn't that less vision and more like spying? It is like spying. And then this is what we used to focus in on. I hate the moose mascot. I'm sorry. Yeah, I hypothesize. I don't know if you didn't pay attention in school about like signs and stuff. Like, this is what a hypothesis is. Oh, I get it. Dear colleague. Because it's a moose. I don't know if moose are deer. I have no idea about that, but the Urban Myth Dissolution Center is a sort of detective agency. To have such a need for an org, okay. Case notes, started working. Again, there's like, yeah, okay, I see. Life comes at you fast. Okay. Alright, you have your journal now. How about we take a quick break? A quick break? Not breaking chairs or my will this time. I'm a joker too. First of all, my jokes are better. Second of all, we're going to brief you on the basics about the Urban Myth Dissolution Center, okay? What are urban myths anyway? Oh my god, man. Alright, you can pause to read this. Way too fast. 1 hour later. Oh my god! You're paying me for this hour, by the way, right? It's going into the wages that I have to pay, right? You should now have the minimal required knowledge to be able to process urban myths. You know, I kind of zoned out like 5 minutes in. Some of it is seared into my memory like the passion in your eyes and voice. Whoa, lady. She's a little down bad. I'm glad to hear it. Whenever in doubt in the field, your memory me should prove helpful. I've only scratched the surface, but in due time. Well, then let's get you started on the investigations. Like right now? Yeah, the quick break was me telling you about the job. Now you're gonna do the job. Should be perfect for this case. This request is about curbing the damage being caused by a certain urban myth. Jasmine, whom you'll have met upstairs, handles our on-site investigations. The lady with the hair buns? Skill sets vary from person to person. She tends to get bored with the finer details. Should be a much stronger match with the investigation's needs. Oh, okay. She's the muscle, okay? You're the brains, and I'm the looks. Kindly find Jasmine up top and ask her to brief you. She already has the overview for this case. I see. All set, Miss Azami. It's a pleasure to be working with you. Looking forward to paying back my dues. Alright, see y'all. Hey, Jasmine. You like jazz? Hey. Thank you for earlier. Let me introduce myself. Yeah, not interested. Just heard from the boss man. Azami Fukuda, yeah? Let me think. Zami. Okay, I hate Zami. Don't call me that ever again. Yasmi Tamariki. I go by Jasmine. Alright? Jasmine, get it? Yeah, you like jazz? She has the you like jazz look on her face, I guess. What? I understood, Jasmine. Huh? You're an on-site investigator for urban myths too. So that's all you? I just drive around, deal? Seriously? Director again, huh? Uh-huh. Stop the damage from an urban myth. And I need to teach you how to do social media research as well. Why me? To be, like, honest, I relate to her most. Out of all these characters. Anyway, get in. We'll talk on the way. Like, I relate to the main guy for, like, being super hot, right? Like, it's really tough being super hot these days. And I relate with her attitude. Anyways, get in and we'll talk on the way. Understood. Alright, here's our Mystery Inc. Van. Is this where... Oh, I was gonna love it if we just literally went from like 5 meters to the right and then stopped. Okay, we have freaking the Cancer Manor here or something. This is not in my job description. Sorry? Nah, it's okay. Again, it's that boss man making others do all the work. Anyways, about the social media research business. Ready? Yes, I'm ready. So we look things up to track rumors and such. Track rumors? Checking for rumors that hints at urban myths around posts that stand out. Any comments that might spread rumors in questionable ways? That's basically what's... Okay, so I'm supposed to like look up things, keep track of trends, you know, be like the Wendy's girl basically. Whoa, taking notes, huh? Go on and give it a try, I'll back you up. Understood. Thank you very much, Jasmine. I'm gonna call you Jazz. Jazzy. You're gonna call me Zammy, I'm gonna call you Jazzy. Bossman's notes say, it all started from this Ico person's account. I like the dub in the background. For starters, check how far the rumor is spreading. How far it's spreading. And all urban myths come from rumors. I don't know why I couldn't say that. Gotta cut to the core first. Do you think I'd be able to? Choose the post and read them to me. I'll be able to comment at least. Okay, I should just read out each and every post. Anyway, start by tracking down the source of the info. Pinpoint claims of anomaly sightings. Understood. Okay. Okay, so I could do... Okay. Examine. So some weird dude showed up at Mio's place and tried to attack her. We called the police, but they're really not helping much. It's blowing up. Wonder why this is trending so much. It's the content for sure, but maybe also the account itself. What's up? You're burning a hole through that pic. This photo looks familiar for some reason. Could it be related to my dark, tragic past? Could just be your mind playing tricks on you. Okay, terrifying anomaly appears. I was scared, but I managed to snap a pic. Holy snap. It's the red sweatered hash-ringing slasher. Jasmine, you should look at this. You, would you look at that? Aren't you driving? You should not be looking at this. Is that a ghost? No idea. No idea. Bossman would be thrilled about if it is. Okay. Who needs useless police? ACAB? They don't understand what it's like to be a victim at all. Looks rough for the cops. Flame war going on between police supporters and otherwise. Not directly related, so just keep on scrolling. I'm gonna read through all of these. It's called doom posting. Doom scrolling. A kind comment. They don't really have to put it that way. Is that a guy? That's horrible. Imagine something like this showed up in my room. If it got a physical form, you can kick its ass. Yeah, Jasmine! I love Jasmine so far. It is just that influencer Ico desperately chasing some clouts. Who knows? Okay, so the first case then is gonna be him. This the guy in the red thing. Okay, stop wasting police resources. I can't unsee the billboard in the window. LOL. Man, something wrong? The sign showing through the window, unique landmarks. This lady is like showing off lots of unique landmarks of her own. Okay. So we're trying to find a skyscraper. It shouldn't be too hard to find in the city. You're trending LMAO. I get why some posts blow up, but others not so much. Flames and ammo from all over. Posts get shared way wider when we... What? When we thunk? Oh, then we'd thunk. First we think and then we thunk. Calling the police just didn't go viral. Well, the tone is kind of annoying. Why is this trending? Okay, I could read through all of these. I guess I will, why not? Fake news. Calling them useless. That's what we need to find out. What's interesting about this? It's not just bad taste, it's bad upbringing. See, if the landlord called the police, they would be more willing to help out. In this case, the lady called the police, so... Haters gonna hate. Moving on. The police aren't here just for you. Okay, so lots of people don't believe it's real. But did anyone tell the police? No. Well, they did, though. We don't know for sure if she did really call the police. Can't you call the cops to see if... Don't you have like a call to someone on the inside? That there's so many unreported cases. So unresolved ones. So we're actually doing some good for everyone. I wouldn't have guessed from our director's antics. Would it be good to you? Okay. Spooky stories, who knows? Or was he there from the start? I suppose it's scary either way. Gotta check on site. Okay, the photo of the police and the photo of the guy were taken on different days. How do you know that? No evidence, just ignore it. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna skip most of these. So the post is spreading like wildfire. But it's okay to leave a photo up like that. Wait, seriously, LOL? Don't think you can get the info to me that easily. I would never tell where Mio's place is. Oh no, my hand slipped. LOL. You know her? She might be someone I know. Wait. What? Cut out the sudden screams. Some of the letters seem to be moving, though I can't see clearly. Ah, okay. So, Mio's place will tell me where it is. The letters are popping out. Huh? Say what? That's Facebook glasses or something. The letters, Mio's place are popping out of the screen. No idea what you mean. Can't you see I'm busy driving here? Ugh. Is it because you want to search for Mio's place? Searching, yes, good idea. Where and how would I do that? See the search box near the top? Pick the searchers from... Ah, okay. Recap time. Okay, so... Find important keywords, yada yada yada. You don't need to go through all of them. Since I will be doing this for YouTube, I won't go through every single thing if I don't think it's relevant. Also check new posts in the timeline that turn up from the search. Of course, if it ends up being relevant later on, I will, like, you know, go back to it, but otherwise I won't. That's social media research in a nutshell, okay? Yeah, let's try selecting the search keywords. Okay, let's search Mio's place. Okay, we found a result. Doxed? Who says doxing never leads to good things? Oh no, I think this really is Mio's place. So it is your friends. I think so. I think so is not enough to go on. Was this just rumors and fake? Oh. Wow, they're moving. It wasn't my eyes. Is this trying to tell me which words I should be searching for? Okay, so I could search for them, but let me check here real quick. I know that place. Why are you serious? But this is it. There's an apartment name. This is definitely my friend's place. Okay. Not the luckiest recruit in town, or... I mean, it's lucky for y'all. Not lucky for me. Told me I'd be good for this case. Ah, I see. Oh, complete... Wait. Before we do that, let's search this up real quick. Results found, okay. You're all being led to think this is a random rumor or fake or petty case. If it's a ghost, we can exorcise it. But if alien life forms are behind this, we're all doomed. Okay, who asked? This be some sort of contact from outer space. Is the man in this image real? Cheat AI. This man or may not be real. The facts vary depending on the situation, so please continue to observe carefully. Okay. Couldn't this be Uncle Tiny? What? You don't know about Uncle Tiny? No, I only know about Uncle Big. So the one in the photo is Uncle Tiny. Don't think so since that one doesn't look too tiny. What if it's like from very close up, it just looks like it's big? I'll show you the center files later, okay? Harbinger of Doom. There's a monster or something just like this. You know that one. This plasma. Okay. And only giving them a reading. Coco Psychic Lulu. What? Kokoyo? Can't stand long rants, much less hearing them one-on-one. Who cares about color? It does look like a hood though. Maybe it's a girl. So many different speculations. Some urban myths overlap in the way they look and what they not. Okay. Demon in a robe. Wasn't that the woman who keeps showing up in AI pics? Brand new urban myth right there. Okay, interesting. That's her name. Loab? Oh, her name was Robe. Okay. Okay, alright. Let's go to... I guess we finished the social media research. She's my friend. So we're heading to your friend's place, yeah? Lead the way. Yes. So how is it looking? But if it's to save a friend, with your help the investigation feels doable. Remember, I just drive around. Oh, of course. I'll be quick on the pickups. Oh, she's gonna be like, I just drive around, and she like basically like carries me. I get to handle the legwork, and she'll be like, ugh, can't believe, I'm so tired of this. Like, she does that all the time. But she's actually secretly a nice person. Is that what it's gonna be like? So this is the Docs Girl's place. First things we need to do is identify which urban myth is involved in this case. Well, it's probably not Tiny Tom. Uncle Tiny, I forgot his name. Another thing we've encountered. Okay. So far the anomaly isn't known. We don't know the motive either. So go say hi to those two and talk to them. Then check out the room and collect some info. Say hello first and investigate the room. Noted. Okay, alright. What I think what I'll do is I think things saved, right? Okay, what I'll do is I'll end the video here. And I'll continue on in the next video. This is interesting. I'm liking it. I don't think I've played an actual like investigative thing on my channel before. I know they don't do that well on YouTube, but I mean it's my channel. I do what I want. But if you made it this far, I appreciate it. Remember to like and subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you all on the flip side. Bye.